You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Summer always feels like the season where life loosens up. Schedules relax, and I end up grabbing the same trusted outfit whether I'm recording, traveling, or just hanging out. That's where Quince has really stepped in for me, because they focus on well-made essentials that become those everyday staples you actually live in all season long. Quince's 100% European linen pants and shirts are clutch for hot days. They're breathable, easy to throw on, and they give your rotation that summer upgrade starting at just $34. Their tees are soft enough to stay in all day, and the lightweight cotton sweaters are perfect when the air finally cools off at night. Everything at Quince is priced about 50 to 80% less than similar brands because they work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middlemen, so you're paying for exceptional quality, not a fancy label. For me, the game changer has been this Quince linen shirt and pants combo that's become my post-recording uniform. After hours in front of the mic, I can throw it on and step into the sunlight. It helps me shake off the bad trivia answers, the brain fog, and those Dutch boy impressions so I can feel refreshed whether I'm heading to a family get-together or just taking a stroll. I keep reaching for it without thinking. It works with everything, and I'm wearing it more than anything else in my closet. I use it, and you should too. And it's not just clothing. Quince has become a go-to for everything from home pieces to travel gear to everyday essentials. Make your summer wardrobe easier. Go to quince.com/triviality for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/triviality for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/triviality.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the CIA's preferred podcast for enhanced interrogation.
That's true. It's either you get the water torture, waterboarding. Well, yeah, or the drips. But for us, you have to just listen to small segments of the podcast over many hours in a darkened room.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
But I feel like
but some people give us money for it.
Well, I think some people think it's torture, but they like torturing themselves, like it's in a masochistic way.
I see.
Like where they're
It
dom.
hurts so good.
It hurts so good, yeah.
Where they're dom?
Where they're dom, yeah.
I don't think anybody's ever said that before.
I doubt it, but hey, I'll tell you what though, Matt and Jeff are not here today.
Because they're in a dom sub thing.
They are. Jeff has a whip. Matt's on all fours, but
and then they switch.
Then they switch, but don't worry, it's okay. They're just at a dog training school. They want to learn commands and things because Jeff has 2 dogs. He's trying to get better at it. Matt said, "I'll help you out. I can actually talk to you, so you can give me commands and I can respond."
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're doing.
Just a little practice.
Yeah, a little practice. But they won't be here today, but we're so excited because it's actually like a kind of a reunion of sorts. We've had some great guests that have been on the show before, and we're so excited to have them back. And it's just going to be a fun episode today, I think. So we're going to start with our guest player who's going to be on our team today. Had a great time last time, and we were talking before we recorded. He couldn't see us last time that we were recording, but now in our new studio, we're in not 4K. I think it's like 720 right now, maybe 1080p, thankfully, so we're not in all 4K. But James Litvak, thank you so much for joining us and for being a Patreon supporter. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic today.
Well, it's so nice to have you back. Remind folks at home what you're up to and where you're at and all that good stuff.
So I live just outside Charlotte, North Carolina, with my wife and son. I design fire sprinkler systems, which is not that exciting. But since I last was on the show, I started an anarcho-punk band with a few friends, and we now play a whole bunch of shows around North Carolina and the Charlotte area.
That's awesome. And what's the name of the band?
It's called Louder Transition Collective.
Well, I know we normally pick team names. Maybe it's one that you play at pub trivia if you're a guest on the show. But why don't we just go with your band's name for the team name today?
That sounds great. Let's do it.
We'll be
LTC.
LTC for short. We'll do that. And I don't sell your shirt short. I think fire sprinklers are really important. And if we did not have them, we would not have the climax and finale of Kindergarten Cop, where Crisp is soaked in water and gets taken down by Arnold.
What is Crisp?
Crisp.
No, yeah. you don't want to talk about scenes like that to a sprinkler designer. Same thing as like the scene in Mean Girls where Tim Meadows hits the thing and all the sprinklers go off, because that's not how it works.
Ooh, tell us how. Can you tell us how it works, like in a little bite size? Because I'm really curious now.
Long story short, each sprinkler has a little bulb, and it doesn't go off unless the bulb bursts from being too hot.
Oh,
So you're saying that impact will not set off the sprinklers?
I mean, not
Typically?
hitting the pull station.
so when
not
people
all.
are
I've
in
been lied to my whole life.
when people are in movies though, and they're holding the lighter up like on a chair, would that do it?
That would do it. I mean, eventually I could do it.
Okay.
But yeah, fire sprinklers are portrayed as accurately in movies and TV as like crime scene investigation is.
Oh, okay. I see. I see what you're saying. Like where the detective has no gloves on, is just handling all the evidence.
Correct.
Just shaking the body.
Yeah, shaking the body. Yeah.
Well, I learned something today.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad we learned that. I mean, who knows how the game will go, but at least we learned that. But speaking of the game, we need a host, and we're excited. I can't remember if this host of ours at one point was the youngest contestant and player that we've had on the show. I think it was surpassed by another person actually in high school, but we're excited to have him back. You got some great facial hair now. But welcome being back. Nic Burgess, how are you, man?
What's going on, guys? Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. Remind folks at home a little bit about you, and also thank you for being a Patreon supporter, just like James.
Yeah. Well, I'm here at University of Nevada, Reno, where it is May 17th and it is snowing. I'm a nursing major, switched from a business major from my last time that I was on the show. And before we start, I want to give a quick shout out to my English teacher because she called me out in the middle of my class because she listens to the show and it was terrible.
Oh wait, the show was terrible, or she didn't like how you did?
No. She like asked in front of the class, like, "Oh, were you on Triviality?" I was like,
no.
"Yeah." I was like, "Wow, that it came out of nowhere." But yeah, so
what's your teacher's name?
Miss Clifton, Courtney Clifton. I deserve better than a 10 out of 15 on my extra credit assignment.
Courtney Clifton, and Courtney is a listener of Triviality.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's a Patreon member too, because she was asking me how I got on the show, and I was like, I don't know, just sign up.
Well, so. I'm gonna reach out to you, Courtney. If you hear this, you're gonna be on the show, and
yes.
We'll need some redemption for Nic here. But thank you for listening, and you know, I know what Courtney's doing, or Miss Clifton is doing, is making all the kids listen to Triviality.
I hope so. Indoctrination at an early age.
That's right. It's the best way to learn.
Hell yeah.
Is to make them all listen. My favorite way of giving Triviality to people is to do the experiment when there's guards and inmates, the prisoner experiment. The Milgram.
Or the
Stanford prison experiment.
Okay.
But all the inmates have to listen to Triviality. So maybe we'll do that.
Once again, using it as torture.
Yeah.
Get this guy in the CIA.
That's right. Well, Nic, thank you for being here. You're going to be hosting today's game. And before we do that, you were telling us there's a great restaurant in Reno that has sushi on like a golden bridge that spits fire.
It's a blue bridge.
It's a blue bridge. It's not golden. Yeah, that's where I work. It's at the Atlantis. It's the best sushi in Reno. If you're in Reno at any point, come by, say what's up.
Say, I know you, Nic, from Triviality.
First oyster is on
No,
Nic.
that's a bad idea. I don't.
Do you guys have tempura?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you have sweet potato tempura?
No. So our vegetable tempura is gonna have, I believe, carrot, squash, and asparagus.
Okay, no mushroom though, right? No mushroom tempura.
No.
Oh, good.
That's important.
Then I'll be there.
We're people of class.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for being here, James. We're excited to be on a team with you for Team LTC. But yeah, feel free to play against us at home. We got 25 questions ready to go from Nic, and why don't we just get started?
All right, let's do it. Question 1. The continent of Europe is full of history and landmarks. However, there is one that stands above the rest. What is the most frequently visited tourist attraction in all of Europe?
I have a few thoughts, but let's see what you think.
Said stands above the rest. James, what's your initial impression?
I'm thinking of one of two towers, one that leans and one that doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm leaning towards Eiffel Tower over the Pisa one.
Those were the two I was thinking of. I think it's got to be the Eiffel Tower, right?
I'm pretty sure. Like every time I've been there, it's massively packed, and I walked up because everyone wants to wait for the elevators, and because it was so packed. So I would agree with that.
We'll go with Eiffel Tower.
So in doing research for this, I would have assumed it was the Eiffel Tower as well. However, looking further into it, it's actually Notre Dame.
Oh.
Yeah, I was shocked by that.
How's the state of it since the fire? Is it all patched up now?
I would
Do
assume
we
so.
know?
I think it was when I was there 2 years ago. It was almost finished, and I think all the scaffolding is off now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And
you can go. I know you're anti-scaffolding,
Yeah.
so you see a building in all its glory. Like the Flatiron in New York has had scaffolding for many
If I
many
see
years.
scaffolding, I'm out.
Yeah, which is understandable because you don't want to ruin the integrity of the building.
Yes.
I'm still amazed that, like, if you watch the Paris Olympics, they had the guy from Assassin's Creed throughout the whole opening ceremony because Ubisoft gave Notre Dame their 3D scans that they had taken, and that's how they recreated the interior of Notre Dame.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What a fun fact. All right. Question 2. When people think about the sensory experience of Disneyland, they often picture iconic sites like Sleeping Beauty's castle or hear the music echoing throughout the park. However, one of the resort's most recognizable elements is actually a scent, a mysterious aroma that Disney has famously kept secret. What is this iconic smell?
Wow. Kevin probably knows this one. He's there all the time. Our friend. Mm-hmm. Man, a scent. Well, they probably. Well.
Do you think it's something that they pipe into the hotels?
Yeah, either that or maybe when you're in the park, it's like, what's that thing called? Not a blooming onion, but a elephant ear.
Oh, a funnel cake?
Something like that. Yeah, to get you like hungry and want to like.
Disneyland smells like an Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, right. What do you think, James? Do you have any idea on this one?
I swear this is somewhere in my brain, but I'm not coming with it. Like, I know their famous color is go away green, but I can't think of the scent.
Yeah, what kind of scent would you want, though? Would you want
Mouse
people to...
farts.
Yeah, right. Mouse farts, that's good. Just Mickey, like, into a big funnel, just farting, and it's getting piped in.
Time for the best part of the day.
Oh, boy.
Something like, honestly, funnel cake. I don't think they pipe that in, but I can't think of anything else that you can
Yeah, something like that, or like fresh bread, or paste, or like donuts, or...
Can you give us a hint? Are they piping it into the park, into the hotel?
It is attached to an attraction.
Oh, okay.
So it has to do with one of the attractions.
So let's think of the biggest Disney attractions. I mean, you got your It's a Small World,
Haunted
Mansion, Tomorrowland. What's the big? Do you have the coaster that goes around like the mining town?
Oh,
Matterhorn?
Maybe is that? Yeah, I think it's the Matterhorn.
Big Thunder Mountain is the one that you're thinking of, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Thunder Mountain's great.
And then what's the space?
We're
one?
talking Disney World or Disneyland or both?
Land.
Land.
Oh,
What's
I'm out. Never been there.
What's the space one that you ride on it in the dark?
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain, yeah.
This mountain's awesome. It's my favorite.
Oh man, that's attraction.
Let's go with Haunted Mansion Musk.
Yeah, like a dead body musk.
Well, you guys forgot a big one in Disneyland. You forgot Pirates of the Caribbean. And anybody who's been on Pirates of the Caribbean would instantly recognize the smell of the water in Pirates of the Caribbean is like famous and people love it. And Disney's never released like what it actually is, but companies have made like candles and whatever that smell exactly like it.
Really?
Wow, I thought maybe you were gonna say rum for a second.
It's got a specific water smell, huh? I guess thinking back, I could kind of imagine what you're talking about.
It's probably like an amalgamation of like algae and rust in the water.
Yeah, it was probably
so old.
Incidental, a little chlorine in there. We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I liked the dead body guess. I thought that was pretty creative.
Well, yeah.
That's what Neil said. I just said it was musk.
Oh,
I mean,
musk,
what if it comes out in
apologize.
like 20 years and it's like they've had dead body smell?
Then
very
we'll go
lightly.
back and we'll correct the score of this episode.
That's right.
It's not dead bodies. It's all the ashes that all the people keep going and throwing all
That's
over the
a good. I like that. That's a good one. All right, question 3. Which alpine lake in the United States is so deep that its bottom sits lower in elevation than the nearest major city and is famous for its water clarity?
Crater Lake is the one in, was that Russia or whatever, the really deep one? That's like in Asia.
But you said alpine.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea? Lake Zurich?
Well, you said in the United States, right?
I did.
Oh, United States.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What do you know about lakes, James?
I can think of maybe Tahoe. Is that an alpine lake?
Yeah, I think so. Lake Tahoe? I think that's a great guess.
Yeah, that's a really good guess because I don't know much about lakes, to be quite honest with you.
Let's go with that.
Lake Tahoe is correct.
Nice.
All right.
I'm
It wasn't
on
Ricky
board.
Lake.
Yes. So it's a fun fact that those of us who live in Reno, it is about a 45-minute drive to Lake Tahoe from Reno. And you would not guess that it is below Reno at its bottom. It's the second deepest lake in, I believe, the United States, or it might be the world. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the United States. And the water is crystal clear. You can see things from up to like 40 feet down.
Wow.
But can you smell it?
It smells like the Pirates of the Caribbean water, I've heard.
So maybe they're piping in Lake
It's a
Tahoe
perfect
water.
place.
They're piping in Lake Tahoe water, man. That's a good idea. I like that. But yeah, love Lake Tahoe. Had to throw something about Lake Tahoe on here because
Do you like go boating out there or like jet skiing or something or what?
I've never done anything like that. I've gone shore fishing. For Christmas, my dad got me a Nevada state fishing license. So there's like specific areas you can fish. So I've gone fishing up there, and just like the vibe of like Incline Village, which is like the little town that's on the shore there, is just awesome. Just to go get like a coffee, and it's awesome. It's great.
Love
Nice.
it.
All right, question 4. Barry Bonds is the greatest home run hitter of all time, holding the record at 756. However, he was not the first player to reach the illustrious 700 home run club. This club includes players such as Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth. Who is the most recent player to join this club, hitting number 700 on September 23rd, 2022?
James, baseball?
God, my baseball knowledge is very small. I can only think the only player who comes to mind that I think could meet this would be like Aaron Judge.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have gotten 700 though, because he's still he hasn't been in the league that long. I mean, it's possible.
It's either him or Shohei.
700 is so high. I mean,
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of big hitters. I mean, Hank Aaron. I mean, what was the club you said? Hank Aaron. Who else?
The club is 4 total players. It's Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, and then this player.
Oh man, that's they got to be really good. I mean, I think 2022 is pretty recent. Like, did Albert Pujols potentially eclipse 700? He's a really good hitter. He's been around forever. I don't even know if he's still playing, but he's really old. Who else would be a really old player? I kind of fallen off on my baseball knowledge, unfortunately. Albert Pujols is like the best name. Him and Ortiz, no, I don't think he would have done it. And then the other dude who has a son in the league.
Is Pujols your best guess?
Yeah, and I mean Matt is not here. I'm just not really big into baseball, so Pujols would be my best guess.
All right.
Your best guess would be the correct one.
Nice.
Albert Pujols, famously hit 700 against the Dodgers. He had a 2-homer game against the Dodgers with like 4 games left in the season, and he had already announced that he's retiring. So everybody was like, "Is he going to finish at 699?"
Man, I would have choked so hard.
That would have been
If it
so
was me,
bad.
I would have choked so hard.
Was that his last game before retiring?
No, he
4
finished
games left.
his career at 703. So
Oh, okay.
he
Yeah, but
went
that's-
on like a little hot streak at the end of the season, but it was for a largely uncompetitive Cardinals team.
I mean, you'd have to like not retire if you were at 699 just to get over 700.
There are so many players that are like 1 away, and you're like, wow, that is unfortunate. Like there are 3 different players that are on 499 home runs, and like 500 is like the big one. Like you want to get to 500, and there are like 3 or 4 players that are just stuck at 499, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
Clearly they were okay with it, but it's fine. All right. Question number 5. In 1993, a 53-day standoff took place in Waco, Texas, between the FBI and the cult known as the Branch Davidians. This standoff was national news for nearly 3 months, and we all know it took place in Waco, Texas. But what was the name of the compound located in Waco?
Oh man, James, you know this one?
Oh God, I was like so hoping he was going to ask who the leader was because David Koresh is right there. But the compound, forget it.
I know. I've seen so many versions of this dramatized, and I can't remember the name of the compound.
Name of the compound.
Branch Davidians.
I really couldn't say.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
No, that's it. Like I'm the only compound I can ever really think of is Jonestown for cults, but
Right.
Should we just say the Koresh compound?
sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to come up with anything better.
So when I was in the midst of writing this question, I thought about adding in a clue. That was like, it sounds like a place you'd visit in Candyland because the name of it is the Mount Carmel Center.
Oh, okay.
I would never have known that.
Yeah, I watched, there's a YouTuber I really like named Wendigoon. He does like a lot of these long form content on things like that. And I had just gotten done watching one of his videos about that. And I was like, that's pretty good.
After 5, Nick is stumping us a little bit. We only got 2 out of 5 for 20 points, but hopefully we're just a little warmed up now and we can, get what Nick's putting out.
All right. Question 6. The Oscars is Hollywood's most prestigious night, with winners often being enshrined in the history books for many years to come. However, there is only one to truly stand as the only horror movie to ever win Best Picture. What is the movie?
Yeah, I think I know this one if I know what he's smoking, but do you know this one, James?
I don't think that's the phrase.
No,
It's not.
No, I've been trying to learn more Oscar stuff for Sporkle because I'm addicted to that, but I still only know like 3 Oscar winners off the top of my head. So,
well, they're Silence of the Lambs is a horror movie.
Yeah, and it's one of the big 5.
Did Exorcist win?
No, that was one of those years would have been. I'll have to double check, but yeah, it didn't win. But yeah, Silence of the Lambs, I'm assuming is what Nick's getting at. It's one of the films that won the big 5, along with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and It Happened One Night.
So we're gonna go with Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, let's do that.
Silence of the Lambs is correct. I don't know if I really consider it a horror movie, but the Academy does.
Yep.
It's kind of a thriller. Yeah, if you want to see a horror movie, you could see all of us do our Buffalo Bill impressions after dark.
All right. Question 7. In the early 1960s, the U.S. hit its supposed peak of international assassination attempts. Quite a few focused on the Cuban leader Fidel Castro. At one point, Castro became so elusive to the U.S. capture that a bizarre plan was hatched in order to assassinate the leader. What was their plan to assassinate him?
James, do you know this? It's funny. We were just talking about the CIA using our podcast as an interrogation tool.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this would be from. There's some movie or TV show where they talk about an exploding cigar. Maybe that was it.
You know what? I think that's 100% right.
I do have another guess really quickly, though.
Yeah.
So my mom loves Marilyn Monroe, and I've read everything about Marilyn Monroe. My mom has too. There's a whole book about Sam Giancana, the famous mobster who lived in Chicago, and how potentially the mob could have been involved in Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe not dying by pills but being killed. Anyway, I remember one of the books because I read it in high school, and I was talking to Miss Mills at the time, who's not Miss Mills anymore, about this. And she was like, I don't know why she was entertaining me talking about this in Western Civ. But I do remember the United States developed a suppository that was like cyanide. It was like a killer suppository, and it was made for Fidel Castro. And the thought was they couldn't get it in Fidel Castro's asshole, so they killed Marilyn Monroe with a suppository, and she didn't die from a pill overdose. It was from the suppository because it was untraceable. So that's what
You're saying that they tested it on her?
Basically, yeah. And so
why would they test it on something so famous?
I don't know. But I remember reading that in high school. This is a long time ago. But exploding cigar is a lot funnier. But I
don't think it is. I think yours is funnier.
Okay. So whatever you guys want to go with.
All right,
so we should go with
the madness.
Story.
Let's go with the madness.
So he was so close.
Oh no!
So the like cyanide part is 100% correct, but Fidel Castro was known to have 6 to 7 ice cream cones per day. And so the idea was to set up a fake ice cream shop and to poison his ice cream using cyanide.
Wow.
Well, I know at halftime I have to look up to this suppository myth because I read it. I don't know like whose job it was in the CIA to be like, all right, your job, sir, is to stick the suppository in Fidel Castro's ass somehow.
I think you just made it up.
I think
he had
true.
a dream.
I hope it's a dream, but I'm going to look it up at
Why would
halftime.
you develop
I hope it's not.
That's the most difficult delivery method I could possibly think of. Like I mean, you could get him to eat something, right? But now
Ice
you're
cream.
like, what if we could sneak something into his ass? Like, how much more complicated is that plan?
But think of how proud you would be as an agent to say you got a suppository in someone's ass. You could have just shot him.
That's insane. Yeah, right. If you're close enough, if you're close enough to get a suppository in his ass.
He would have face testers, but he wouldn't have butt testers. So.
That's true. I'll look it up at halftime.
Point. That's a good point, James. Oh my! All right,
no points.
No,
definitely not.
and for me, may God have mercy
I'm
on my soul.
tempted for like a half point just because that was so funny. All right.
Sorry, Miss Clifton.
Question 8. The Battle of the Somme is possibly the most famous battle in World War I, lasting over 4.5 months. In that time, a British soldier would conjure stories in his head to pass the time, and decided to base the shadow realm of his story on the warfare he experienced in the Battle of the Somme. Who is this author, and what book did he write? You don't really need both, because if you get one, you get the other.
Ah.
What did you write there?
I wrote J.R.R.
Yeah, I agree. Dude,
The
J.R.R.
only thing I was
Tolkien,
going to
Lord
get
of the
to
Rings.
was maybe Ian Fleming, so that's wrong.
Yeah, we're going to say Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings is correct.
They did a movie, right? Where they showed him in battle and like getting PTSD, right?
Mm-hmm. Nick Holt.
Nick Holt, right? Yeah, he was like in the trenches.
Mm-hmm. What was that even called? I can't remember.
Nick
can't
Holt's
remember.
awesome, man.
Yeah, I like him a lot too. I can't remember the name of it, but he was. I saw him like holding his ears during explosions, and they had a pen in his hand. I was like, he got the idea.
Yeah, that was like a that movie was like forgotten immediately.
It was one of those.
It had a quiet release and then just gone.
It was one of those biopics that kind of seems like a fake movie in another movie. Like there's one coming out about Jimmy Stewart that looks like it's fake, even though it's real. Anyway.
Interesting. All right. Question 9. In ancient Greek and Roman stories, you will find that they had far different beauty standards for women compared to modern standards. If you read about Helen of Troy or Aphrodite, you will find that they were often described having fair what? Fair meaning, nice or pretty.
I believe in Homer's The Odyssey, they're both described as dummy thick as well.
Dummy thick?
Dummy thick.
Is that 2 words?
It could be hyphenated, I believe.
Dummy thick.
With 2 C's?
Yeah. Fair. Fair. Well, I know in like antiquity, fair was more used to describe hair.
Right.
So maybe fair hair.
Well, there's fair hair or fair skinned is another thing. So
I mean, now we have that trend of bleaching your eyebrows. Maybe it was fair eyebrows.
But I do believe in antiquity when they would say fair, it was mostly referring to hair.
yeah, sounds good.
So that's probably my best guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess hair would make the most sense, especially for a time period piece like that. Fair hair, yeah, I could see that.
Although he said it's different from today's standard, so maybe it's like a sort of a weird body part that we wouldn't even think of.
Yeah,
like fair feet.
Fair knees.
Yeah, I don't want any of
All
that.
right, let's go with hair.
Hair.
So you're on the right track, kinda. The feet guess was very close.
No, come on.
It'll be
Ankles?
fair ankled.
That's right. I mean, that'd be like Claudette Colbert, right? Just showing her ankle. It was the ankles that launched 1,000 ships.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, often in like Shakespearean literature, you'll see somebody described as fair skinned. Fair in that text meaning light. This in this text meaning pretty. That's why I kind of like clarified after I read it.
God, Homer's just putting his hands together like fair ankles and dummy thick or whatever.
He's just writing
Dummy
that
thick ankles.
about the ankles,
You
salivating.
travel months on ship to reach Helen of Troy, the most beautiful maiden in all the land.
Girl, show
it's
me
like,
them ankles.
Show me them ankles. Oh my God. She's waiting for someone to save her, and it's just like a
What if he got there and she had cankles? Could you imagine?
Just really
back
wide
then.
ankles.
All right, everybody, boys, turn the ships around.
All right. Question 10. In 1970, Tiger Child, a film directed by Donald Britton and Roman Croator, premiered in Osaka, Japan. The movie's runtime is about 17 minutes, and they were constrained to this time due to it being the first film to ever use what?
Did you say 2 hours and 17 minutes?
17 minutes, no 2 hours.
Oh, just 17 minutes.
Just 17 minutes.
You gave us a year?
1970.
I do know the answer to this.
The first film to use what?
Yeah.
It's got to be something like cassette tape or something, or
It's not ankles. I'll tell you that.
Good shout.
Go ahead.
So in the my newest book that's coming out, which I'll start promoting later on, but it's all about the Mission Impossible films and the TV series. The later films embraced IMAX, like Christopher Nolan, and this is the first movie that had IMAX film film stock.
Yeah, that's right. That is right.
So I put it in the book. I put it in the book because I did the research and I was like, I've never heard of this before. I'm going to put it in this book, and so that's the only reason I know it.
Very cool. Very specific.
Awesome. Yeah, what are the odds of that?
All right, so after the first half of the game here, looks like we racked up 50 total points, so 50 for 100, 5 for 10.
Yeah. Sorry we're letting you down, James.
We're not really, that's a perfect hit rate. 50-50 is great.
50-50?
not getting these myself.
That makes for a fun trivia game. I don't know what would make you happy, Neil.
What would make me happy? I don't know. I don't know if I've been happy since 1997. But We'll see.
We're not letting anybody down, though.
No, we're not. We're here to entertain. We're here to represent LTC, Louder Transition Collective. So we're doing our best.
And you know who never lets us down, Neil?
Who?
Our Patreon supporters.
That's right. We have two
Did
of
you
them
expect that?
Of course I did, but I'm trying to play. I'm playing the role of the owl.
You're yes-anding me?
Yeah.
Well, please yes-and us and go over to patreon.com/Triviality Podcast. That's a mouthful.
It is a
But
mouthful.
it's easy to spell. So go over there, throw us $5 a month. It would help us greatly. You could eliminate the ads from your episodes, as well as get all the bonus content. We add an episode weekly on there for you, for your listening pleasure, including our Ask Me Anything style crop drops, which are a lot of fun.
Can I say something?
No.
All right.
And. Yes, and.
The store's closed. Yeah, I was just going to say, basically for the price of coffee a month, just for the $5 level, you get all those things that you just mentioned. And I know for me, sometimes I sign up for those subscriptions and I kind of forget that I do, and I see the charge come out and I'm like, oh, I just paid $12 to this or to that or whatever. But what's nice about this is, like I said, it's the price of a cup of coffee if you just kind of forego an iced latte, once a month.
Make it at home one time.
Make it home one time, and that will really help us out. And, our mixer broke, which we may have talked about in another episode. We had to get a new one. The patrons helped us do that and helped us kind of upscale our digs here a little bit. So, all the money is going towards the show. It's just us four, as we've always said. We don't have any other helpers, and it's not like the money's going to waste. It's actually going to help continue to make as much content as we can until, for as long as we can. So
That's right. And we'll be right back after this break.
Hey everyone, Neil here. Summer always changes how I get dressed. I'm a t-shirt guy. I'd rather wear a really good tee and throw on a long sleeve shirt, jacket, or hoodie than mess with a stiff dress shirt. I want pieces that feel lighter and more breathable, that are easy but still look put together. That's why I keep coming back to Quince. They focus on high-quality essentials that feel and look amazing. Breathable linen, soft organic cotton, all the well-made basics without the luxury markup, so everything feels elevated but still effortless. For me, it's their tees that changed how I dress in summer. They're light, breathable, and actually fit the way I want them to. I can wear a Quince tee when I'm walking a couple miles from the train to work, even if it's sunny, and the same tee works when I'm doing everyday stuff or layering up to go out. Their European linen pants and shirts are also an easy warm weather upgrade to add to your rotation, starting at just $34. Their tees are soft and easy to wear, and their lightweight cotton sweaters are perfect for cooler summer nights. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because they work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middlemen, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup. And Quince goes way beyond clothing. Custom upholstered sofas, ceramic cookware, premium bedding. It's the kind of brand you end up recommending to everyone for everything. Elevate your summer wardrobe. Go to quince.com/triviality for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too. That's QUINCE.com/triviality for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/triviality.
And we are back ready for some more fun trivia from Nick.
All right, guys, let's get it going. Round 2. All right, question 11. Jack Daniel's is one of America's most famous and well-known distilleries. While often being described as a bourbon, it's actually classified as a different type of liquor. What is Jack Daniel's actually classified as?
James, any insight on this one?
I've been there. I mean, it's a whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's any special kind of whiskey. Could it be sour mash whiskey?
That sounds right. That sounds familiar.
What's a rye?
That's made with rye.
Rye. And it's not that?
No.
It's not rye whiskey.
That reminds me of that one time that you needed to replace a marble rye at your in-laws, and I had to like throw it up from the street to you.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting thing about the Jack Daniel's distillery too is it's in a dry county, so you can go there but you can't taste it.
Oh wow, you're spitting facts today. It's great. Sprinklers. This is awesome. Yeah, I think it. I mean, the sour mash, because I think there's that whole debate of is it a whiskey or is it a bourbon, and on the bottle it says one thing, but it's actually technically something else because of where it's located. We don't drink. So what do you think, James?
The only thing I can think of is sour mash whiskey, because I definitely remember them telling us that. Like, you'd see the vats of sour mash, and it smells awful. So
I dig it.
The only thing I can think of.
Let's go with it.
So I was looking for a legal definition here, and it is actually a Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey.
Known, made famous by Mr. Clapton. So to be a Tennessee, to be a whiskey, you need to fit all these different criteria. To be a Tennessee whiskey, you have to be completely manufactured within Tennessee, as well as approved by the Tennessee alcohol board. The Lincoln County process is what
the
it's called.
5 people who at the pub decide whether it is or not.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The council.
The
of
council.
Elders.
All in favor? Yay. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right, question 12. There is an unofficial rumored list of banned SNL guests, including Kanye West and Sinead O'Connor. However, there is only one former cast member that has been unofficially rumored to be banned. Who is it?
Former cast member, you said, right?
Yeah, cast member, not like celebrity. There's like
I heard this recently. I feel like I think Nick is pulling a lot of these questions from his algorithm on YouTube, because I think I've seen a lot of these videos. That he's pulling this stuff from.
Whoa, no.
I think I know this too.
Oh, do you? Yeah. What is it? Because I know Steven Seagal was one everyone hated the most out of everyone, but he wasn't a cast member though.
Well, okay, yeah, and now I'm thinking it. I'm second guessing it, but oddly enough, the only name that popped in my head was Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because he was on the show for a short time. He had a cup of coffee there. Yeah.
He had a cup of coffee.
Man, only cast member, and you didn't give any other clues, right? About why? You just said just banned.
Just banned. He's
It
the
wouldn't be
only
Chevy Chase,
cast
would it?
member.
No, I mean he's been back to those like SNL 50th celebrations and stuff.
Okay.
I like where James's head is at though, because there's a lot of cast members that were, like I said, only on, like Julia Louis-Dreyfus was only on it for a season.
A lot of people you wouldn't even think of.
Yeah, I mean Anthony Michael Hall. Yeah, I mean I guess maybe when he left the show or something, that was like during his drug stuff. So maybe they
Wait, was
Gilbert Gottfried actually he might have been for a year. There's a lot. I mean, like Jim Carrey didn't make it, which is crazy. That sounds. Gilbert Gottfried.
They don't,
I don't
need to
know
ban
if he
him.
ever was
he's no longer
actually
with
a
us.
cast member.
Man, this is a good question. I don't want to ask for a hint either.
Should we go?
I can give you a slight hint. I'm gonna say banned from hosting, from being a guest host, not banned from like the set entirely.
But it was a former cast member? Okay, so who would have pissed someone off so much that they wouldn't even let him host? Oh, it's no, he wasn't a cast member though. I was gonna say Andy Kaufman, but he was just on that first episode.
I mean, could it be Dan Aykroyd? Like he's never hosted, and you kind of, or that I can think of.
Yeah, I'm at a loss. I'll go with you. Your first guess was
Robert Downey Jr.
Downey Jr. You just want to go Downey just for for the hell of it? I mean,
Go
I don't know.
for it.
Though the name was actually said in the discussion. It is Chevy Chase.
It is.
So yeah, I was kind of looking it up just to double check, and it turns out Chevy Chase is the only former Saturday Night Live cast member who's been officially banned from returning to host. Apparently, he got into an altercation and a fist fight with like 2 or 3 different cast members at the time of his guest hosting.
And who's got a worse reputation than Chevy Chase?
Yeah, he's got a pretty bad one.
It's deserved though.
Yeah. Did you see that Saturday Night movie that Reitman did about the first?
No, I didn't watch it.
I watched part of it. It was okay.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
I
Yeah,
thought it was good.
they had some interesting cats, but the guy who played Chevy Chase, I mean, yeah, he was certainly a dick in that movie. So
Yeah, absolutely. All right, question 13. In 1990, a new grunge band was formed named Temple of the Dog. This band is often looked at as the grunge Avengers assembling all of the members of Pearl Jam, including Eddie Vedder, as well as 2 members from Mother Love Bone. The lead singer is also a grunge icon known for his later work with a different band. Who is the lead vocalist of Temple of the Dog?
I'm going hungry.
Right.
Yeah. You know this one, James. Come on.
Unless I'm completely misremembering, isn't that Chris Cornell?
Oh, yeah. One of the best voices ever, yeah.
Yeah, Chris Cornell is correct. I had to throw a grunge question in here.
Is that your favorite type of music, Nick?
Top 3, for sure. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I grew up on grunge listening to my dad's Tacoma. Not a Tacoma, a Tundra. And I made that mistake last time, too.
Did the Tundra have the tie-downs?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So wait, what are the other two then? We got grunge. What else we got?
I like something called hyperpop. It's really loud, kind of computerized pop music that's super sped up.
Mm-hmm.
I really like stuff like that. And then, just like alternative pop.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like a little Lord. You guys like Lord?
For my part,
Yeah. Yeah.
a little bit. Little Lord when it's on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't seek
enough.
Lord out.
I'm a fan
You
of
should.
Frank Marsh.
I don't fear the Lord.
All right, question 14. The hero shooter is a relatively new genre of video game, only becoming popular in the last 10 to 15 years. Many accredit Team Fortress 2 for being the first ever true hero shooter. However, in 2016, a new game was released that launched the genre into popularity, subsequently winning Game of the Year in 2016. What game is this?
I think I know this one.
Yeah, Ken's more of a gamer than I am. James, do you play?
I'm really not.
You play significantly more games than I do. I haven't played a game in probably like 5 years.
Really, I mean,
You were just talking about doing a 500-hour Balderdash or whatever. What is it? What is it?
a 500-hour Balderdash. Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Well, yeah, that's a game.
500-hour Balderdash.
James, do you play games?
I play open world like Assassin's Creed and the Spider-Man games. I don't do shooters, so you got me.
I think it's Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch is correct. I remember I was in the 5th grade when it came out, and everybody was talking about it.
James, do you play? Is Arkham Asylum? Would that be considered open world or Batman?
A little bit, but I tried that one and it pissed me off, so I gave up after a day.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that game is so good, man. You got to go back. I love the Arkham games.
This will make me sound really old, but it's too dark for me. I can't see it.
Oh, it's like Game of Thrones. Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Even if you turn up the brightness, it's just dark. Forget it.
They could probably hide a lot of coding sins in there. You don't have to fully render things.
James prefers a regular night, not
Not a dark night, right? Not even a lean night.
A regular night.
All right. Question 15. Created by Italian immigrants, cioppino is a tomato-based stew including seafood and shellfish. What city was cioppino first created in?
Now, sorry.
All right, Neil.
No, sorry. I was going to make an Al Pacino before and after joke, and then I was like, it's not that great. So I
Not
just
worth it.
But I chucked myself. I made myself laugh, so
This
I had
whole
to.
podcast's out of order.
Yeah. We need a gavel. Actually, we should get a gavel for the podcast.
It's a good
Once
idea.
things are out of
Who
order.
holds it? Me?
It's
gotta be me.
I guess you have to
Matt.
hold it, yeah. But if you're not
No,
here,
no.
Matt can't hold
Matt
the gavel.
Can't be, no.
He'd be sending people to the chair left and right for no reason. All right, so Pacino.
Cioppino.
See, I knew it was going to screw me up.
I can give you
Cioppino.
I can give you a spelling if you need.
Yeah, let's spell it and use it in a sentence, please.
All right. So the spelling is Ciopinno. Very Italian.
Okay.
And the sentence is the oyster sushi bar at the Atlantis has a great cioppino because we do.
Okay. All right. And you said
Great
where does it come from, right?
What city was it first created
What
in?
city? Okay.
So he's talking about Italian immigrants. So I think we should pick the city with a preponderance.
New York?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, James?
That's the only one I can think of. Yep.
So New York would have been my first guess as well. However, this is actually San Francisco.
Oh.
You'll hear if you go to any form of like oyster bar, they'll have a San Francisco style cioppino.
San Francisco treat.
Yeah, I would have assumed that it was New York as well though.
No, I mean either coast makes sense though.
Yeah, I mean
Coming
they
over
both
from
got
Italy.
fish, right?
Well, we only got 20 in that first half there, so we're up to 70. So not bad, but we're trucking.
All right, number 16. Michael B. Jordan just recently won Best Actor for his depiction of twin brothers Smoke and Stack in Sinners. However, this is not the first time an actor has played a set of gangster twin brothers. Who depicted the Cray brothers in the 2015 film Legend?
Ah, yes.
Neil, I was greatly criticized for bringing this movie into movie night. I didn't think it was bad at all. Did you think it was bad?
Good.
It was okay. I mean, there was a normal amount of grunts for him as per usual.
We used to have a themed movie night, so we'd bring in two movies
We'd vote on, yeah.
that we'd vote on what the pairing was, and they'd be a theme pair, right?
Yeah.
So I mine was Tom Hardy night to give the answer. Tom Hardy in Legend, and I picked Legend and Marie Antoinette.
Oh, yeah, that's why I was maligned, because it was Marie Antoinette.
So we started with Marie Antoinette, which
Yeah.
he's barely in, even though he's listed high in the cast.
That's why you failed that night. Yeah, you can't.
And then, but then we got double from Legend to even it out.
yeah.
But I think the boys had such a bad taste in their mouth from.
Well, our friend group.
But it's not even that Marie Antoinette's a bad movie.
No,
it's just
no.
he was barely in it.
And it's just the audience of this movie night, starting with a period piece about, in France. They weren't into it. I think if we started with Legend.
But we always watch the same kind of stuff.
No, I know you're trying to enlighten everyone, but I think if Marie Antoinette was second, it might have gone over better because I would have been jazzed up for double Tom Hardy.
This was highly curated, boys. But yeah, Tom Hardy's our answer.
Imagine I'm like, no, not Tom Hardy. Someone different. No, it is Tom Hardy. I thought that movie was great. If you guys don't like Legend, come on.
I
That
liked
was
it
pretty
too.
good.
What was
It's on my shelf.
What was the one he did a nice job in? Was it Locke, where he was like in the car the whole
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah.
He was good in that. I love Warrior. That's my favorite Tom Hardy movie.
Wait, you don't like the
Any movie
third
that he
Venom
mutters his way
movie?
through.
You never saw Warrior all the
No,
way through?
any movie that Tom Hardy mutters his way through.
Oh yeah. Or Lawless. That's the one where he grunts the most. You've seen Warrior, right, Nick?
No.
Oh, you'd love Warrior. Have you seen it, James?
Nope.
All right. Imagine this. There's two brothers. Okay. One
So-
brother is
Joel Edgerton.
Joel Edgerton. He's a high school teacher. Tom Hardy is kind of a screw up. He was like a fighter, like really good fighter, and their dad is Nick Nolte, who can barely understand what he's saying. And they basically both enter a tournament to win money because the high school teacher can't pay his mortgage. He needs money. Tom Hardy's trying to get out of the hole. He needs money, and they're basically on a trip,
A UFC collision course.
UFC collision to face each other and their brothers who haven't been getting along for like 20 years.
Whoa, that's a good plot.
Really good. It's really good. You'd enjoy it. Check it out.
That is pretty good.
Oh yeah. As far as
All
MMA
right.
movies go, all the other ones are like,
Of all the MMA movies, that one's definitely the best.
yes, true.
All right. Question number 17. The Fab Five, often described as the greatest college basketball lineup ever, made March Madness twice together, reaching the final in both years. In 1992, they lost the final, and in 1993, they did the same. However, not without controversy. What did star player Chris Webber do in the final seconds of the 1993 championship game that sealed the loss for the Michigan Wolverines?
James, do you know this one?
I kind of wish I did because I married into an Ohio State family. So I'd love to know an answer that's a negative for Michigan, but unfortunately that's not something I know.
I've seen videos about this also on Nick's algorithm, and I'm trying to remember. Man, I remember what, because I get a lot of random TikToks, about like Larry Bird was a real one, or like why MJ is great, blah blah blah. And I think I saw one that was, did he call a timeout when he wasn't supposed to call a timeout, and it gave the other team enough time to like get the ball back and win? It was something like that. Like he took something away from the coach. The coach didn't want a timeout, but he called the timeout, and he ruined it for everyone. And that's the only thing that's coming to me. I think that's it.
All right, we'll go with that.
I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. That
Okay.
was really good. So they had no timeouts remaining, and he
Oh, that's
called
right.
a timeout, which is a technical foul.
That's right.
So they were down by 2. He called the timeout to try to get the ball inbounded up the court instead. And since they had no timeouts, it's an automatic turnover, and they lost the game.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that because I've seen people when they see Chris Webber, they like do the timeout thing and like pisses them off. That's what it was. Okay.
Yep. All right. Number 18. Ford Motor Company was the first manufacturer to produce a widespread affordable automobile for the public, the Model T. However, they were also pioneers in the American job market, being the first automobile company to popularize what?
So James being in an anarcho-punk band,
This
how do you
comes
feel
more
about
from-
capitalism?
Yeah, this comes more from being a trivia buff, but yeah, no. There's a lot of people know that Henry Ford created the 40-hour work week so that his employees had time to buy his cars.
And the assembly, are you talking about process?
Damn.
The assembly line?
Oh, I thought he was. Well, yeah, okay. I guess there's two things there. Yes, he did create the assembly line and the 40-hour work week. So I guess, yeah, I didn't even think about the assembly line. That's actually probably the answer.
So I would give it to both because I debated on making this like a dual answer, but I was looking for the assembly line, but I would have been okay with the 40-hour work week as well.
Cool.
Ford famously internally called it the assembly line because he knew everyone was working so hard and had the buns of steel.
Is that real? Is that true?
No, that's real, Nick. Yeah. That's
Okay,
why
for sure.
You ever
Don't
hear-
listen to this man. He was talking about the suppository. He's just an
Yeah.
ass man today.
Cyanide suppository.
Well, I mean, the song by Big Sean is about Henry Ford, the ass.
Right. Oh, how could I forget?
Yeah, because he's from
Naturally.
Detroit and he loves Henry Ford.
I get it.
Look at this multi-layered joke I'm throwing out here. The suppository
actually
wasn't a
pretty-
joke, but it's turning into one. because
Where's my
I'm
gavel?
I think I'm so far off.
Here, hold on.
I'm sorry, Miss Clifton.
You're out of order.
I'm going to mail an apology letter handwritten to Miss Clifton.
I can send you her office address.
Okay, I will. I'll send her a letter.
You're out of
right.
order.
All right, number 19. In 2014, the Journal of Forensic Sciences published a paper titled Psychopathy and the Cinema, Fact or Fiction, in which they deduced that this character is the most accurate portrayal of a psychopath ever depicted in film.
Oh, I read this a long time ago. Shoot.
Psychopath.
I have a couple ideas. I got to think about it, though. I know this is a long time ago.
Oh, I remember I read this too.
Was it Patrick Bateman?
I don't think so.
It's got to be someone who's got a like a good exterior. Not a good exterior, but like they seem like they're normal, but they're absolutely insane.
Patrick Bateman. That's a good guess.
There's got to be another one.
James, anybody jumping out to you?
I mean, the only name that popped in my head was Buffalo Bill, but I don't think we're going back to that well again.
Well, Buffalo Bill. What about Nicholson in The Shining?
No, that was Supernatural.
True.
It might have been Bateman.
Is that too weird of a reference though? I mean, is that something that they would actually talk about? Because it wasn't like a huge movie.
I read this too.
In the study, they watched over 500 movies.
And they're ranking how much of a psychopath someone is?
It's a bunch of doctors. So yeah, I guess. I don't know how doctors do what they do.
There's got to be another one. I'm thinking it's got to be someone who doesn't talk a lot. And Patrick Bateman talks a lot about Huey Lewis.
Specifically about Huey Lewis.
Psychopath.
I'm trying to remember. I read this article too.
Is it? I'm trying to think of the most famous psychopaths of the last 30 years.
Night of the Hunter.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Yeah.
I don't think it's Joker. I think we take Joker out.
What about Anton Chigurh
Actually, I think that's it.
from No Country?
I think that's it.
Okay, he doesn't talk a lot, which makes him even crazier.
So we're gonna go Anton Chigurh.
And in the greatest comeback since the 2016 Patriots, Anton Chigurh is correct.
Nice.
I was convinced that you guys were not getting that one.
Did you know it the whole time, and you were just
No,
were you
Bateman
just playing for the podcast?
No, I might before, but no, that time I was leaning Bateman, but then I was like, he talks too much. There's no way they'd call him like the greatest psychopath of all time.
Deal. Call it.
That's like this game is Call It. It's been 50-50 the whole time.
I think that's a compliment to me. I think
It is
that's
a compliment. You are the Anton Chigurh of trivia. That's your new nickname.
Just
Without
walk
the
around
killing.
with that air thing, whatever he had.
The cattle
Just-
gun.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they took anybody who had like serious, like murderous, like crazy, like over the top stuff, like kind of Patrick Bateman. I think that they didn't really consider those just because not all psychopaths are that nuts.
Do you want me to
I
blow your
guess.
brain a little bit, like Anton Chigurh, with a trivia fact?
Sure.
Did you know that there's an American Psycho musical written by Duncan Sheik, who composed this music for Spring Awakening?
I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what
Show
that
me
means.
your card.
That's
Well,
Look at the embossing.
James knows this, or knows who I'm talking about.
that fact surprised me so much. I'm barely breathing.
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for someone to say Barely Breathing. We got it. It's a song, Nick, Barely Breathing.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Question 20. Elvis Presley and Las Vegas are an inseparable duo. It is known that Elvis performed 636 straight sold-out shows.
Jeez.
What hotel and resort did Elvis perform these sold-out shows at?
636 straight?
Straight.
God, no wonder he wasn't doing too good. That's crazy.
Is
Being
it,
from Vegas. Had
Do
to
you
get
think
a
it would be
Vegas
like
question.
Caesar's Palace? I'm thinking one of like the big ones.
He must have started in the 60s, I think. Early 60s.
Yeah, probably like late 60s, early 60s, late 60s. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know what was there. I mean, Caesar's Palace is pretty old. I think there's like Golden Nugget, Flamingo.
Yeah, Caesars is
I
interesting.
don't think the Flamingo.
Yeah, I don't think it
That
was
doesn't seem right.
the Sands. I mean, the Rat Pack was at the Sands all the time, so I don't think it was the Sands. So it's got to be something where
Did you see Baz Luhrmann's Epic?
He's what? No, I didn't.
What was that?
That was Colonel, like, oh, we got this white boy who can sing, and it's like that really long
Oh, yeah.
close up on Tom Hanks.
His what?
He's what? I couldn't watch it. I mean, I didn't try to watch it. I've seen a bunch of clips on it, and I was just like, I kind of saw enough. But
Not the Elvis movie, Epic, the documentary that he did with all the archival footage.
no, I heard that's interesting though.
All right, so Caesar's Palace is our best guess, yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty iconic. Yeah.
All right. So it's not Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace is a little too new.
Okay.
No.
It'll be. I would have taken two separate answers here. He originally performed at the International, which is now known as the Westgate.
Okay.
I've never even heard of that before, but
Yeah, it's old and nobody goes there.
okay. Well, you know your Vegas history and your Nevada history.
I'd hope so.
Add us up there, Neil.
All right, well, we got 4 out of 5 in that last second half, which is really good, I think. So we had 70 before. We're going to add 40. We're at 110. We broke the 100 barrier there.
Before we move on, once again, I want to beg you and plead you to go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Triviality Podcast. For a mere $5 a month, you can get all that bonus content. You can get the ad-free episodes. But most of all, you'd be helping us out tremendously. Your Patreon support is how we keep the show running, keep the free episodes coming on the main feed every week without missing a week ever. So please join us, patreon.com/Triviality Podcast. We'll be right back. All right, we are back for 5 more great questions from Nick.
All right. So I did these questions. They all have a theme to them, and the theme will all be the answers are all going to be different movie directors.
Okay.
And it won't be in the same style as question, and it's going to be their camera work. Basically, I'm just going to list what they do, and you're going to give me the director.
Okay. Oh, like their signature move.
Correct.
Interesting. I'm curious to see which directors you're going to choose here. I'm gonna mentally, really quickly, think who you're going to talk about.
Shooting through a window, framing through a frame.
Yep.
I
Okay.
would not be shocked. Yeah. All right.
All right. We're good. I know you're going to do the
Shots of feet.
Shots of feet. Yep. We'll see what you have. I'm excited.
All right. Number 1, shots of feet. I'm just kidding. That would have been. All right. Number 1, long tracking one takes and rock and roll needle drops.
James, what are you thinking here?
I'm not going to have a lot to add to this because I'm not really a movie guy. So
Okay.
start out by saying I have no idea.
Not a film buff.
Well, I mean, this could be a couple directors. I think
When Neil was a kid, he said, I always wanted to be a director.
I did always say that, and specifically, no, I can't make that joke. But yeah, no, I did always say that. Yeah. This could be a couple different people, but I think I know where you're going because I know you a little bit, Nick. I have a feeling I know what directors you like. What do you think about that one?
Oh, I was going to say Scorsese on that one.
Scorsese too.
Not Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah,
For
PTA,
the long
PTA does a lot of tracking
shot,
shots.
Yeah, they both do, but the rock and roll needle drops is more of a Scorsese.
A little more Stones needle drop.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with you, Ken. We'll say could be both, but we'll say Scorsese.
Yeah. So Scorsese is correct.
Okay. All right.
See, I got you there, Neil.
I'm really happy that you recognize me as a PTA fan.
Well, yeah, I could tell. I know you're a PTA fan.
Thank you.
Just by the cut of your mustache, I knew.
And jib.
And cut of your jib, you're in the way that you shoot shots with your jib as well.
Right.
Your jib career,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Number 2, close-up face shots, also known as the blank reaction shot. The blank is the director's name.
Oh yeah.
The blank reaction shot. Is this your boy?
This would be my boy. Yeah. This would be the Spielberg.
Give me an example of the blank reaction shot.
Well, he does it in every movie. One of the most famous examples is when E.T. is flying away and it cuts to Elliot and it does that little kind of mid push in on Elliot's face when he's like all the wind's hitting his face and he's looking in awe.
What about the Jaws Zali?
Well, yeah, that's
Does that count?
That's more he took that from Hitchcock as an homage, and Hitchcock wouldn't have lunch with him, which kind of pissed him off. But at the time, because he was a young buck,
I refuse.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. He's like, I refuse to meet with Mr. Spielberg.
But Mr. Spielberg did not refuse to meet with you.
That's right. He didn't.
You met Spielberg?
I did. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was.
He said, "Give it up, kid."
He said, "Give it up, kid," and yeah, you suck. No, he didn't say that. No, he was really nice. He, in a shortened version of the story, it was at a Lifetime Achievement Award for him in Chicago, and 2 people lined up to meet him, and then I was third, and then like 50 or 60 people lined up behind us, and he skipped eating dinner and dessert and talked to every single person before he went back to his ceremony.
He said, "What's your name? What's your name?"
Well, I told him, I was like, hey, I raised $15,000 for an independent film. Do you have any advice on how I can raise more to finish this film I'm trying to direct?
Listen, kid. I shot Schindler's List and Jurassic Park back to back. You got those kind of chops? Like, give it up.
That's basically what he said.
That's
yeah.
what he said.
And he took out a wad of money and he's like, "You ever going to see a wad of money this big? I don't think so. Go back to dinner." No, he didn't say that. No, he was very nice.
Yeah, my dad was a child actor in the 80s, and he was an extra on E.T. and Gremlins, and he says that every experience he had with Spielberg was awesome.
Yeah,
by all accounts.
He's the best, yeah.
Spielberg is our answer.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's right. When I was thinking about the Spielberg reaction shot, I'm thinking about Jurassic Park when he gets when the camera pushes up on him and he's looking at all the long neck dinosaurs. I forgot.
Yeah, with Laura Dern takes off her sunglasses.
Right.
Actually, so what's really interesting, not to take too much time here, but with Spielberg, everyone tries to copy when he does this reaction shot, which is just a very slight push-in. But what's interesting is everyone who copies him either does it too long of a push-in, too short of a push-in, or the angle that they do it is wrong. And if you watch Spielberg, no one can do it like he does. And I don't know what he does exactly. I know the lenses he uses, but
nobody can push it in like Spielberg can.
That's right. That's what he told me actually. And now he's like at the event. But yeah, anyway, I could talk about that later.
Was he talking about cyanide suppositories?
Well, he said
Spielberg
back in
cyanide
1967,
suppository.
Fidel Castro was at the height of his power, and they told me I needed to push in a
It was a
suppository.
very strange interaction between Neil and Spielberg. Very multifaceted.
Oh man.
All right. Is number 3 symmetrical framing.
Okay.
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Yep. Wow. Nice.
Nice. All right, James, is it okay? You said you don't know directors too well. If we're answering
I'm
this for you.
useless on this. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
All right. Number 4, 1-point perspective shots.
Oh yeah, that'd be Yorgos Lanthimos, which he's using fisheye lenses.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Right.
Is that what you're going for?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so we'll change our answer.
I genuinely thought you were joking. My bad.
Well, no,
I've
he
never
uses
heard of him.
fisheyes, which if I'm guessing your 1-point perspective, you're thinking.
Oh, then he's talking about Kubrick, right?
Oh yeah, he could be talking about Kubrick. Yeah. Yeah. What's your question again? Your clue?
1-point perspective
1-point
shots.
perspective shots.
Meaning a scene from a single camera point with a moving camera.
Oh, you mean like POV shots?
I
No.
believe so. Yes. Oh, maybe. Let
Are
me
you talking
double
about
check.
like the character, what the character is seeing, and it's the camera and it's moving?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yeah, so it's basically like a shot either from behind or in front of somebody, like perfectly like down the middle, and then it's like from a perspective like that.
So is someone's silhouetted head in front of the camera at all times?
It's more like their whole body.
Oh, their whole body. Oh, okay.
And it tracks with them as they move.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, like, okay, so maybe kind of like,
If you were to get this, then kind of explaining it would be a little easier.
I mean, Soderbergh does that quite a bit.
so following somebody from behind as they walk, keeping them framed. Right?
Right.
I think maybe I saw Greta Gerwig do this in the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It's tough because a lot of directors do this now. I mean, it is a trend. So I'm trying to think of what director would. I mean, I guess you could. Would he do it? Nolan kind of does it a little bit. It's usually people who are like hulking and like walking and they're following him from behind.
Right.
Tarantino does this quite a bit too, actually. Man, that's tough because there's a lot of different people I'm thinking of right now. Do you have any extra flavor you can put on this just to help us narrow it down?
It kind of has to do with the similar, like the symmetrical framing aspect of it. It's where they're positioned within the frame and the space that is used around them being very symmetrical. So they're being kind of like a midpoint of the shot, and then it kind of being even all around that midpoint. You know, like symmetric.
No, Spike Lee does this famously on a dolly shot where they stand on the dolly, and he pulls them. It's a shot he does in every movie called the Spike Lee shot, where everything's moving behind him, but he's attached to the camera.
Well, maybe go with that then. Spike Lee? Should we say that?
Yeah, let's do Spike Lee.
So the correct answer was said. It was Kubrick.
It is Kubrick. Okay.
And some examples are in The Shining when he's riding the tricycle down the hallway. 2001 when he's walking down the tunnel. Full Metal when he's kind of standing in the middle of the room with the guys all like kneeling down.
Okay.
All right. And the last one is The Trunk Shot.
That's
that'd be Tarantino.
That's Tintin Quarantino.
Tintin Quarantino.
Tintin Quarantino is correct.
I like the idea of that round. Are you a big film guy, Nick?
Very much so. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Give me just a handful of films that you really like. Doesn't have to be your favorite ones.
Like just mainstream.
Yeah,
Interstellar.
Yeah.
First, like Interstellar. Anything Nolan, really. He's my favorite director ever. Hasn't ever made a bad movie. Interstellar. Pulp Fiction's great. La La Land. Anatomy of a Fall. Past Lives.
Past Lives. Okay.
And Ratatouille.
Oh, okay. All right. A lot of recent stuff, but that's cool.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not a big old head when it comes to movies. My dad showed me Dances with Wolves once. I thought it was the most boring thing I've ever watched, and so I refuse to watch anything pre-1990.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well,
Quentin and Tarantined by Renton Directino.
We'll give you a little list, Nick, because there's a lot of good movies pre 1990. Because
For sure.
If you like, Nolan and all the other directors you're talking about, you got to watch the movies of the people that inspired them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But we only picked up 40 out of 50 on that last.
Only 40 out of 50, Neil?
Only 40 out of 50.
Why would you say it like that?
I don't know why I'm saying it like that.
You're a negative Nancy.
I am being a negative Nancy. But that means we're at 150, which, with James' help, I think is a pretty good score out of, 250. So 150 out of 250. James, how do you feel? Thank you for being our teammate and for introducing us to Louder Transition Collective. But we appreciate you being our team member today. Any shout-outs you'd like to give or places where people can come check you out and hear the music?
I mean, our website is loudertransition.com. We've got a single out, the only one we've recorded so far, called Death Before Detransition. And it's on YouTube, Spotify, Bandcamp. Actually, I don't know if we're on Spotify yet, but we're all over there. So people can find us. So I appreciate you having me on. It's always fun.
Yeah, it was great seeing you again. I'm glad you were able to see us, so that was important. But thank you for being here, as always, and for being a great teammate. And Nick, so great to see you. So great to hear what you're up to. The fact that you got a new major now, which is really exciting. And hopefully Miss Clifton will not be as angry with you as she was last time. But any shout-outs?
She wasn't.
She wasn't mad.
She was not mad. She was happy. She was like, "That's
She
really
just
cool."
wanted to know how he managed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. Well, she'll be on here, and we're gonna disparage you as much as we can together.
All right. Yeah. No. I'll be listening.
Maybe
I think we should do, Nick versus Courtney.
I like that. I'm a big fan of that
the
idea.
teacher
right
versus
there.
the student.
Yes.
Okay.
I like
we'll see
that
who
idea.
the true master is.
That's a good idea.
Any shout-outs?
Shout out to my mom, my dad. Obviously, love them. They're great.
geez.
Congratulations to my brother. He just graduated college last weekend.
Way to go.
Yeah, from Arizona State University. So does it really count? Probably not.
Well, he survived all the
That's what-
partying.
that's
I mean,
what
that's an
brothers are for.
accomplishment in itself.
I guess.
Well, thank you for the game, Nick. It was really great. We really appreciate
thanks,
you
guys.
taking the time. Thank you to both of you for being Patreon supporters. No thanks to Jeff or Ken, who were not able to.
Sorry?
No thanks to Jeff or Matt,
Excuse me?
who were not able to make it. I just saw. I looked at you and
put some respect on my name, would you?
I will. We have the gavel now. But thank you to them for not being here. But thank you to our guests. But we also want to thank Airwave Media, our network.
Yep. Go to airwavemedia.com. Check out other educational podcasts such as Home Theater Geeks, In the Test Kitchen, and Mystery of Everything.
All right. Well, thank you to all of them. Nick, we're going to talk offline about some movies for you to watch and report back. But thank you to both of you. Thank you to all our listeners, and we will be back.
I gotta go give Neil his special pill.
You have to give me my special brain pill, but which goes up.
No.
A different one?
It's the butt pill.
Oh, it's the butt pill. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week because we don't miss an episode, and we're proud of that. So
That's right. We'll see you next time on Triviality.